Okay. Wow. What's up, guys? We're on hole 1 at HB here. We're doing a review of the Discmania MD4. Brand new. We got the sprinklers, so it's real slippery, but we're just gonna try to give you a good review of this and see how she flies. Try to throw it on a little flex line here. Kind of pulled it, but seems stable. Try to get it out there to the left more. Oh yeah, that's got some teeth. All right, so this one went straight, but it flexed out pretty quick. So that was pretty nice. Let's see if I can make this putt. All right, so hole 2 here at HB in the short position on the high basket, 270-ish. Usually it's kind of in between a zone or like maybe I'll throw a Cayman or something, but I think this might be a really good option for this. It's a little less overstable than like an MD5 or a Cayman or something, but definitely does not want to flip over. It had a lot of stability even on that flex line. Yeah, kind of softed that, but flew good. Let's see if I can throw it a little harder here. Thing's still rolling. I just threw that nose up way high in the air, but had a good stability. Let's see if we can hit a little 30-footer on the high basket. Oh, putter's still wet. All right, come on. Oh, MD4 putt. Oh, sheesh. Dude, this basket is so high because it's on the hill and it's already a pretty high basket. It's crazy. Oh. Nope, do not put that. All right, guys, the basket is right there, just through all the trees. Gotta go left of the Mando, so I'm just gonna try to throw these with pretty much flat right up the hill, get it to kind of bump and run down the hill. See if we can make that happen. Oh, this tee pad, man. I wear skate shoes in the morning to disc golf. That's a little better. We got a crazy little rollout here, but I'll try a little skip shot with this thing. Oh yeah, that's up there. So let's get a little in the hand feel on these things because it was all wet up there and I was rushing. In the hand, they feel pretty similar to the old Innovamade MD4s. It has a slight shoulder where the inside of the rim is, and then it's relatively flat on top. I guess it has a slight dome, so it's not super flat. I think that might make it more overstable. And then this plastic is pretty stiff. It's that same metal fake plastic they've been doing on like the MD5 for the European Open last year and the FD3s. So it's got a little bit of gumminess, but for the most part, it's pretty stiff. And it has a small bead. It feels smaller than the old MD4 beads, so you don't really feel it too much. And yeah, it feels pretty good in the hand. Forehand, not so much for me. Definitely doesn't feel like a disc I would forehand, just with the shoulder being up and the middle being up from the bottom of the shoulder. So I don't know, it just feels like I would yoink it every single time. But for the backhand, it feels good. So, hole 4's tucked away to the bottom. We're gonna try to throw just a hard anhyzer shot and get it to hold. Oh, I think that's perfect. It might have gotten a weird little bounce off this ridge, but I loved that angle. See if we can duplicate it. Oh, that might be even better. I like that. Feel confident with it, putting it on angle, and it does hold when you give it enough angle. So it's very versatile. Sheesh. That inconsistency, I don't know what is. I don't even know which one's which. I think this is the first one, that's the bottom one, because the second one was a little tighter. Let's see if we can convert. Oh, I'll go from this one. There she is. We got a tournament coming up this weekend at Martha. So I'm trying to practice my little tap ins. I've been doing straddle putts for the tap ins lately. It just feels more comfortable just getting it center and just popping it in there. I'm liking it. We skipped 5 and 6 just because those are both blind shots. I feel like I've already thrown like 3 blind shots already, so no need for that. Hole 7, this is typically a fairway driver hole, but we're gonna try to make it work with a little flex shot. These tees are just not it right now. Oh my God. That is so bad. But these things definitely got stability. We'll try to get it lower, try to stay a little more controlled here. Yeah, there we go. Little turn. Definitely doesn't want to hold it for too long though, unless you really rip it like that last hole. All right, we got to here. Little 34 footer. I'm not upset about it with the teepads, and I'm literally standing on a root. Yeah, with the teepad situation and being in the morning, it's not bad. Woo! So we've seen it backhand. Now I know you all want to see it sidearm so bad. It does not feel good in the hand, but I'll do it. Maybe just once. I'm gonna have to give this thing some clean spin and just pop it on hyzer. Okay. Wow. That actually handled good. Oh yeah. See, I threw that one a little bit more how I throw my fairway drivers, like a little flat and just popping it from a little bit higher. So it went straight and pushed, but it didn't want to turn. It definitely pushed straight and then faded out, but it handled a lot better than I thought, to be honest. I'm actually impressed with this disc on the sidearm. Like, that genuinely surprised me with how it handled the torque, because I actually spun it pretty good. I did try to give it like really clean spin opposed to arming it, so like very wristy throw, but it handled good, stayed on hyzer, and even got a skip at the end. Ooh, bottom corner. Let's get that a little more center. There we go. And just for reference, this hole's, I think, like 280. So that's about right. I typically throw my zones on sidearm like 250-ish, 260. So this is a nice little step up, although I probably won't do it because that second one thrown a touch flat just went really straight and then faded out, whereas I like something that I can throw flat, a little flex or hyzer, and I never have to worry about like getting my angle perfect. So that's kind of why I don't really throw these type of discs sidearm. I'll throw like a recluse and a zone for my mids, and that's really it. The normal teapad on 9 is only like 30 feet back, but it's so bad, it's all puddled up that I don't even want to do it. So I'm not gonna. So I'm just gonna throw from the grass here. It's probably 300 from here. So that's actually a good range. I want to test these out on hyzer, kind of see how far they go and see what the line is like when thrown committed. Definitely has some straight push and some glide, but at the same time, it's pretty stable. Like it kind of does want to get down to the ground pretty quick. I am throwing them kind of high. They're kind of popping up. I'm not really throwing them on like the flat line that I really want to. So I'm going to try to keep this one about, you know, a little flatter, a little lower, try to drive it. There we go. Yeah, so thrown flatter, it has a lot more punch. I'm also fan gripping it. If I power gripped it, I bet it go a lot straighter and maybe like 20 feet further or so. But I mean, it's good. I threw that one a little flatter, a little closer to, you know, how I wanted to, and it pushed straight and then faded out. Never really wanted to turn or anything, so it's good. The reason I don't bag an old like Innova MD4, because I did not too long ago, is because it beat in really fast and then started pushing straight. I would throw it on hyzer and it would literally flip up and sometimes turn, and like you just can't be having that out of like an overstable disc that you want to fade out. So I don't know, maybe we'll give this thing a shot, maybe not. I have a Cayman in my bag right now, and it's definitely more overstable than these, but I don't know if I really need that in between slot when it's so close. And if I'm throwing a hyzer, I'm throwing a hyzer, and the difference of distance isn't that much. So I don't know, we'll see. I'll keep messing with it. The sprinkler's coming. It's gonna come back in a second, so see if we can make this putt to close it out. Little 30-footer. Come on. Yes. Let's go, baby. Putt's feeling good. Got the tournament this weekend. I'm excited. We're playing at Martha this weekend. It's a 1-round tournament with a final 9. Top 40% go, and there's 5 people playing only, so top 2 go. So we're trying to make it, guys. Come on. All right, guys, that's my on-course review of this. They're nice and overstable. You can torque on them, put it on some anhyzer. It'll come out. It's pretty much exactly what they are, right in between an MD5 and an MD4. They have plenty of stability, never want to turn over, but you can manipulate it with some stronger angles. You know, they feel pretty good in the hand for the backhand, have that slight little dome. But yeah, overall solid disc. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.